In the last video, I told you most skills transformations fail before the platform even launches, and I walked through the 5 conditions one global pharma had to get right before they switched anything on. A lot of you asked the obvious next question. Okay, but how did they actually do it? So let's get into it. Because the readiness conditions are the setup, this is the part that's actually useful. Here's the first thing they got right, and it's the thing almost everyone gets backwards. They didn't start with a platform. They didn't start with a vendor shortlist. They started with a business problem. Their R&D investment had doubled since 2016. More than half their pipeline was now coming from partnerships and business development. New areas that demanded new capability faster than they could build it internally. The result? Higher workforce cost, slower time to value. It wasn't a learning problem, it was a commercial problem. And only once they named it that way did the whole thing get executive oxygen. Second move, they designed the taxonomy backwards. Most teams start by building a giant skills library and then wonder what to do with it. They flipped it. The taxonomy was never the goal. It was the thing that made those decisions possible. Start with the decision and the structure designs itself. Then came the part nobody expects. They assumed they could point AI at their existing job architecture, infer the skills and move on. They couldn't. Because like most companies, they'd only ever used job architecture for one thing: salary benchmarking and pay grades. It was never built to describe the actual work, so they had to stop, go back and rebuild the job architecture first, future-proof it, before any inference could work. This is the unglamorous truth. Your skills data is only ever as good as your understanding of the jobs sitting underneath it. Get the jobs wrong, and every clever AI layer on top just inherits the mess. Once that foundation was solid, AI did the heavy lifting, and this is where the speed came from. Instead of serving thousands of employees, they inferred skills directly. That cut roughly 90% of the time the traditional approach takes. Their rule of thumb? Get the jobs right, and you're 80% of the way there. The remaining 20% is fine-tuning, spotting transferable skills. And crucially, they didn't build it once and freeze it. They built it to keep evolving. One more mindset shift. Skills aren't only technical. They built in behaviors too, the ones tied to the culture they wanted. The taxonomy has layers. Now, the visible win. Personalized learning. An employee opens the hub, sees their own AI-inferred skills, and instantly gets personalized learning and opportunities. It's impressive, and employees love it. But here's what she was blunt about. That wasn't the prize. The prize was workforce planning. Skills intelligence let them move workforce planning from a once-a-year headcount exercise to something agile and continuous, layered with task intelligence. So now, build, buy, borrow, or bot isn't a slogan. It's a live decision they can actually make with data. And then the hardest part, the one most transformations quietly avoid: stopping things. Every transformation conversation is about what's new. Almost nobody talks about what you switch off. They did, aggressively. They retired legacy systems, even the ones people were emotionally attached to. They rationalized the vendor portfolio down to a single hub. They moved coaching to digital first. And that decommissioning unlocked millions of dollars, which they reinvested into the new AI ecosystem, and still came out saving money. A self-funding transformation. She didn't oversell the outcomes. Adoption is strong, but the deeper stuff, skill growth, time to productivity, she said openly, that takes longer. That honesty is rare. So, start with the business problem. Fix the jobs before the skills. Let AI do the inference. Aim at workforce planning, not just learning, and have the discipline to stop things. The platform was always the easy part. The transformation lived in the 18 months underneath it. If you missed part 1, go back and watch it first. And tell me in the comments, which step is your organization likely to skip?